All right. Once you are in your courses, we're done with the blue menu. Now you're going to notice that whenever you're in your courses and you click on a different course, a white menu on the left pops up. Now, this is when you can get really into your Canvas courses and do all kinds of really cool things with them. And you've got full control over that whole menu and how it looks. You're going to notice some things are black because I've used them, and others are hidden in gray because I haven't used them, or it's hidden in gray because students can't see them. So before we do anything, I'm actually going to show you the settings first before we do anything fancy. So if you go to your settings page, you're going to see that you're going to have a few tabs up here. The first tab, Course Details, just tells you your name of your class, when you can say when it starts and ends, which I'm going to leave that alone. It gives you some other things over here. You can see what the student view looks like whenever you're ready. So if you ever want to know what it's like to see a course from the student's point of view, click on that and you'll see it. Statistics, the calendar. And that's just the same calendar as is the blue menu. So it's just another way to get to it. Don't conclude the course. You can import content into this course. So if you've already created something from another Canvas course and you want to put it in this class, you can import it. You can export, so maybe you want to put it in another class. You can reset the course or validate links. And it'll tell you how many students are already enrolled and all these different things. So you can do a lot of cool things with this. So a lot of this stuff I just kind of leave alone. It's nothing I really feel I need to mess with. The next thing is sections. And this is going to be where you actually can combine your classes, which will be a different video. So for example, if I teach 3 different newspaper classes and I don't want to update 3 completely different Canvas courses, I can squish all 3 of them together, and anytime I update one class, all 3 classes get updated. Navigation is really what I want to show you today. Navigation here is this menu here is this menu here. So you can control what elements of your pages and your courses and in what order you want them to be in, and you can even hide them from your students. So what I have done is in every course I've got my home page first, I placed announcements, discussions, assignments, and then so on and so forth. I feel that works for me, and I can always change it if I want to. And to do so, all you simply do is click and drag. Just kidding. Or you can hit move. But typically it'll let you click and drag, and you can move it. The home button can't move. Sorry, that's why I was having trouble. Announcements could move up and down. Quizzes can move up and down. And then what you could do, and I would actually do this if I were you, is I would disable some of these menu options. I would disable chat because technically that gives a channel to students to like talk and stuff, and I don't think we really need to set that up right now. Files, students don't really need to see the files that you've uploaded. Conferences, I don't know, if you want to research that one on your own, that's fine. My syllabus is actually going to go on one of my pages, and I'm probably going to make that like my home page. But if you like the idea of having a syllabus, go right ahead and put that back up on your menu. This is however it works for you. Outcomes are fancy. I usually hide it for my students because I don't do anything with it. But as you continue working in this course and you do assignments, outcomes is a place where your rubrics can go. And anything else other than that, I'm not quite sure because I've not dabbled in outcomes very much. I just know rubrics are stored in outcomes. So what I've done is I moved those 5 things down there because I want my students to see them. And I rearranged it in the way I want it to be seen. And then I'm going to show you student view real quick so you can see what the students would see. See, these are the only things they're going to see. My menu was nice and long with dark words and light words, but a student is only going to see this. And once you're done with student view, just leave student view. And it's going to take you actually back to your course again, so you have to go back to settings if you want to do some different things. So that's navigation. Apps, you can actually connect apps to Canvas. I've connected a few, and they're not showing up yet. For example, like YouTube. My installed apps are like OneDrive for Business, Quizlet, and YouTube. There's a math one that you could use. So if you just want to go to all and kind of scroll through to see what looks good to you, you can add it to your course and it'll give you access to some of that content. Some of the stuff we cannot add though because we have to have administrator approval, which I do not have. And then feature options, this just are some of the things we can turn on, like a Learning Mastery gradebook, I'm not going to keep on. Posting grades to SIS, that's automatic, which is good. SIS is our gradebook. Multiple grading periods. So there's some stuff we can't control, and there's other things you can like play around with. Gradebook, list students by sortable name. Yes, I totally want that. Anonymous grading, never. And so I've set up my settings. So that is the settings link. So I would get that comfortable and set up before you do anything else within your course.